И вот, только что мы поиграли за троих, теперь за Тревора давайте поиграем.
But the thing is, I ain't been with that many women. I don't find it easy, and Deborah, I mean, we're getting married, so.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But I'm scared that she's gonna leave me. I mean, this is her place, and the fornicating? There's Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Whoa, whoa! Now, Mr. Raspberry Jam,
Мистер
he died a
Малина.
noble death, bringing great joy to a lonely man.
I ain't got a very big penis. Some girls laugh when they look at it.
Oh, show me. Show me,
No,
boy!
I don't want to.
Вот так.
Mine ain't nothing special, but this boy gets the job done. All right? Now, Wade here says that you work at the docks.
Yes.
Look at me!
Can you just put your Johnson away, sir?
Oh, jeez.
Yes, I work at the docks.
And? Anything interesting there for a man like me?
Well, I mean, I don't rightly know. What kind of person are you?
Oh, I'm that kind of person, Floyd. I am that kind of person. Now, let's get you, Wade, and that little tormentor down there to put these on. We are going for a ride. Gentlemen, the gateway to America awaits. Run. We got an inside
Так,
man
он
at the Port of
переоделся.
LS. I'm gonna send you some information. I need you on
Рабочую
point to help
форму.
plan things.
Поедем мы сейчас в порт. А, до пирса даже. Ну, порт, да.
Come on then, Floyd. What you got for me?
Like I said, I don't rightly know what we got. You're going to have to be more exact in your questioning, sir.
We're looking for something to steal.
Sir, I stole a pencil in elementary school, and I've been regretting it ever since. Boy, it always was a stick in the mud.
Да, конечно, за Тревора весело играть.
Just tell me what you want, and I'll do
Всегда
my
какой-то
utmost to
невылетит
assist you in
позитив,
finding
типа.
it.
Here's the problem. I don't know what I want. It's a bit, well, like pornography or a perfect turn. I can't quite describe it, but I'll know it when I see it.
You ain't aiding my comprehension.
All right, all right. Well, how's this? $236 billion worth of cargo came through the port of Los Santos last year.
He's real good with numbers.
I don't want to hijack a truck full of pineapples, Floyd. You need to give us the inside track on what's coming through.
We don't know what's in the containers. They certainly don't put price tags on them.
Have you noticed anything? Anything different? Anything that might indicate something?
Well,
Постоянно не успеваю почитать и повернуть где-нибудь. Везде где-нибудь угол, да.
Merryweather Security Consultants. Private Army to the new...
Вот так и сбили.
Private Army to the New World Order.
my butt's gone
The folks
numb.
waging outsourced shadow wars in 20 countries around the globe and recently cleared to operate on U.S. soil.
That, sounds like them.
So there's a...
You sure you can operate this vehicle?
So there's a private militia in the port. What are they guarding?
This one freighter? I guess now that you mention it, it ain't quite right.
A freighter. Perfect. Can I get on board?
No, they won't let you anywhere near it. They're kind of assholes about it, actually. The other day, my colleague, Ralph...
I don't give a shit about Ralph. We gotta take a look. Is there anything else?
There's another bunch of Merryweather guys out by the Navy warehouse. They got boats coming in and out. I heard they was testing something.
Go park and get the dispatch.
Так, пропустили нас. Офиса бригадира, вот он.
Here comes the suit. I gotta check in.
Remember, Floyd, this can go real wrong real quick.
It don't matter what went in his mouth. It matters what came out.
We got a waste spillage and I got a slot on the cleanup crew.
There is nothing that Wade here ain't gonna do for a warm meal.
Hope you got a strong stomach, son.
Вот так его подставил быстренько.
Get in there.
Так, идти за Флойдом.
He started getting weird about.
You gonna take me to see this freighter?
Yeah, it's over here.
You ever got helicopters coming in and out of here? And all those big sky crane things that can pick up a whole container?
Now this is restricted airspace. They won't let anything out of here without clearance. Shoot it down if they have to.
So how's a man in a hurry supposed to get in and out of this place?
Well, we got a port that's stretched to 50 feet.
You know, what's the Coast Guard response like?
Well, they got cutters, 45-foot response vessels, air support. You're not gonna move much faster than them, especially if you're carrying something.
Maybe I'll have to saddle you up and ride you across the Miriam Turner overpass.
I just said they had the water surface real covered.
Okay.
That is the freighter I told you about.
What do you think they got on it?
We just stevedore them. We ain't meant to know what's in the containers.
But?
But these are marked military. Government.
Anything weird about that?
The government stuff is hot freight. Pulls up, goes right through. This stuff's just been sitting here.
You are beginning to arouse my curiosity.
Merriweather guys at 2 o'clock. They're giving Forrest a hard time, all right.
You! We need 2 guys on the handler. Couple of containers and Bay B gotta be brought up to F. That ain't a question.
Так, надо садиться на этот погрузчик.
Now.
Да это он полез, а я. Вот так, прыг и не будем лезть никуда.
How about I run that prick over in this thing?
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just
Ну и
around
какие
you.
нам
And
двигать?
it's just Cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together, stick to the story.
He'll be fine. Boy's on a waste clearance crew. He's never happier when he's neck deep in shit.
А вот появились зеленые точечки, поехали. Ой, куда там? Не проехали. Разоблачили. Кто бы там еще разоблачил?
How about I run that prick over in this thing?
Ну ладно, мы поедем теперь по большой дороге, чтобы проехать.
They're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just around you. And it's just Cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together, stick to the story.
He'll be fine. Boy's on a waste clearance
Ну, вот
crew.
они,
He's
вот
never
эти дела.
happier when he's neck deep in shit.
Trevor! It's those containers. Baby! Hook it up!
А, цеплять на Е.
That's it. Now we gotta bring it over to Bay F.
I know why they call them handlers, because
И
they handle like
поехали.
a dream.
This ain't a toy, sir. It's heavy machinery.
Thank fuck I'm high as a kite.
You should not be operating this vehicle while under the influence.
I'll operate you under the influence if you're not careful. You happy? Now I'll get the other one for you. Me, anyway. I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter.
Так, едем за
I'm
вторым.
sorry, but this is as close as you going to get.
Nah. I need to take some pictures. Send them to my guy, Ron. I'll need a proper view.
There's the cranes, but...
Crane! Perfect!
Oh, shoot. They're so on to us. Be careful. And attach it.
Hey, whose
Вот так,
dick you have to
подлез
suck
он
to get this
быстренько.
job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart.
I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. Deborah's old friends with the... well, with the...
With the say no more. You didn't fillet no one, but darling Debbie probably did. She probably enjoyed it. If my work here is done, I'm going up the gantry.
Так, залезть на кран надо. Все, выходим, не нужна нам это больше. Тачка такая. Побежали до крана.
Hello? Hey, man. Over here, you frickin' dick.
Hey! There ain't time to admire the view. I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an hour.
I'm not permitted to drive cranes, buddy.
Hey, you need me to get your union rep up here right now? Sooner you get in the cab, sooner we can get out of
Не-не-не,
here.
не туда повернулись. О, ну хоть не в больничку. Вот это гэпнулись. Ладно, сейчас пройдемся.
Hey! There ain't time to admire the view. I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an hour.
I'm not permitted to drive cranes, buddy.
Hey, you need me to get your union rep up here right now? Sooner you get in the cab,
Смотрите, он
sooner we can get
развернул
out of
и
here.
упали там.
This is on you.
Come up onto this catwalk, then go down the ladder and into the cabin.
Так, лезь в кабину. Залезли.
All right, I'm here. What do I do?
Pick up the red containers down at this end and put them on the trucks at the other end.
Так, двигать, чтоб
That's it.
Камера.
You're in position. That's lined up. Move the spreader down so it can grab the container. She's there. Lock her on. It's hooked up, so lift it high enough to clear that container stack and move it to the other end. We need to go to the other end. Bay 5. Keep going. Keep
Так,
going.
подняли и поехали. Ага, надо погрузить нам на
There's
грузовик.
the truck. Set it down gentle. You want to line it up with the frame of the truck.
Ой, не туда, назад.
Up the second red container at the end.
Так, еще один контейнер надо переставить. Вот и все.
All right, you're done. Break time.
Перекур.
Wow. I mean, this is some view, ain't it? I'm gonna take a couple shots for my boy.
Так, говорит, пару снимков. Ну, давай, оп, спустились, пошли. Так, надо достать телефоны. О. Камеру. Охранника. Так, заднюю часть. Так, отправь фотографию Рону. Ищем Рона. Вот он, Рон. Отправка завершена. Выходим. Вот, все написал, что получил. Спуститься теперь надо. Не как в прошлый раз. Надо нормально спуститься.
Trevor, come on. I can take you over to the warehouse. We can use the big rig.
Где ты там? А, в грузовик садитесь. Конечно же, за руль.
We're
Прицепили.
going in.
I don't know. The rules applied to me my whole life. I like rules.
And look at you. You're a failure. You're in a loveless relationship.
What do you mean? Loveless? I love Deborah.
If she loved you, she'd be here, wouldn't she? But she's
Так,
not.
открыли нам двери,
You
поехали
know I'm
дальше.
insecure.
You've got a dead-end job.
What? Dead end? No.
Floyd, it's dead-end.
Being a unionized longshoreman's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do, they're liable to rob you. They're so jealous.
No one's jealous of you, Floyd. They pity you. You're abused by that woman. You're abused by these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life.
It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10
Подтолкнем
years,
машину.
only usually with less of the criminality.
You're wasting your life, Floyd. It's lucky we turned up when we did. I'm saving you from yourself.
Drinking 40 ounces is nice because they get real warm at the end. It tastes like pee.
We ain't heard from Wade.
What are you, his mother? He's fine.
No spillage shouldn't take this long to contain. There must be a lot of it.
Good. Keep him busy while we get to work.
Hey! You can't come come through here. It's restricted access.
No entiendo. No understando.
Ну, это как всегда, в своем репертуаре. Манифесто.
Say deliver here.
Hey, stop.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
Must have got confused. The guy don't speak English. Must have misread the
Manifesto. He said go here.
Вот так, подставил, забили. Сам быстрее чемоданчик увел.
Sorry, gonna have to go it alone.
Так, покинуть запретную зону. Опа, машинка. Куда поехала, вот зараза? А, вон легковые, сейчас угоним какую-нибудь. Сейчас джипика возьмем. Так, Рон звонит.
These photos, you've really stumbled onto something. The ship, Merryweather.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about the ship. If we put a man with a gun on the bridge next to it and get a guy on board, I think we got a good chance of taking over.
Way it looks to me, there's a container below deck. They're guarding it for the government, keeping it off the books. Serious military technology, most like.
Yeah, of course. I just found a manifest. They're testing something out at sea. It's gotta be that. Now, get back to work. The TPI conglomerate ain't thriving. There's only one man responsible.
Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling all the intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time. I got a file here somewhere.
Ух.
That is beyond annoying.
Вон почти проехали, недалеко тут. На. Вот мотоцикл я сохраню себе.
Listening to the home of reality in the land of mindless dreams. No wonder we never fit in.
Что-то наша машина там залетела куда-то.
What in the name of all things holy?
I tried to stop it.
Этот в дерьме весь.
It just kept coming and coming.
Oh, it's there, Wade. Look, you're just not cut out for honest work, all right?
Did you get what you needed?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I just got to figure out a place to plan this now. All right, this'll do.
That woman ain't even fine. Ain't no one understands why Floyd lets her use him so.
Oh, that's low self-esteem, Wade. We got to build him back up. Now. And there, perfect.
Тревор тут накидал
All
план.
right, so, based on my observations, I'd say these Merryweather security cocksnots are sitting on something real valuable. I think they got 2 of these things, but we only need 1. First one is on that freighter in a container below deck. They got guards all over that ship, so it's likely they're keeping it on ice. The air, land, and sea routes into the port will be locked down as soon as we make a noise at these X's here. Which means we have to blow up the ship and grab the thing underwater. Need a guy to plant the bombs, a guy to look out for him with a rifle, and a guy to grab the thing, whatever it is, underwater. That means stealing a submarine, of course, but you can find us one of them, can't you? Huh? Now, the other one is off the coast being tested. They're running the operation from the dock where I last saw your cousin. We'll need a submarine for that too, and probably a chopper, a big one. We go out there, look around underwater, locate it, bring it back here, and find out what it is.
Here? To the Congo?
Aye, so, what do you think? Container ship or whatever's offshore?
Так, выберу грузовой корабль.
It's gotta be the container, right?
Все
You and Floyd
подтверждаю.
can help, and we'll bring along Michael and his unpaid intern. Okay, all right.
What is that smell?
Oh, we are going
пролетел.
straight to the local union rep. Wade here was injured in the performance of his duties. Human waste has seeped into his very pores, and I am sorry to say this, but I don't think he's ever going to smell normal again.
You can't go to the union.
You are union, all right? And you vouched for us, all right? You look at him, man. Smell him.
No.
Smell him.
Trevor, you're planning a robbery on my place of work. You violated Mr. Raspberry Jam, and God alone knows what else. You damaged Deborah. Look, my lady and my union, that's all I got. So why don't we just let this all slide, huh?
If you're comfortable with what's happened to your cousin, then so be it, all right? But I would give him a bath and rinse him off.
No! No bag!
Итак, прошли мы еще одну миссию. Разведка в порту. Подтвердили. Так что подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки.